Good morning, and welcome to this session on cloud computing. In this episode, we will dive into the basics of cloud computing, explore its key features, discuss its importance for businesses, and understand the different service models, and that makes cloud solution heavily versatile. So, what is actually cloud computing? Well, to start, cloud computing is the delivery of computing resources over the internet. That is a very basic definition. These resources include storage, software, and even processing power. Or in other words, you can say compute power, which traditionally would have been stored on local servers or personal devices at your home, or maybe in your office. With cloud computing, you don't need physical infrastructure in your office or data center, as everything is accessible remotely through the cloud. But remember, someone will still need physical infrastructure. That will be your cloud provider. But you don't have to worry about that. So the cloud allows you to rent resources rather than investing in expensive hardware, making it an efficient and flexible option for businesses of all sizes. Some key features of cloud computing. So let's go over some of the key features that make cloud computing such a game changer in the technology landscape. The first one is on-demand access. Well, cloud computing provides on-demand access to resources, meaning you can get the resources you need, be it storage, compute power, or software, whenever you need them. This eliminates the delays of procuring the physical hardware, purchasing it from Amazon or from your local market. No need for that. The next one is scalability and cost effectiveness. One of the standout feature of cloud computing is its scalability. You can easily scale up your resources, whether it is scale up or down, scale out or scale in, and based on the needs of your business, without worrying about over-investing in the hardware or software infrastructure. Additionally, cloud computing typically works on pay-as-you-go model, or in simple words, you pay for what you use, which also means that you're only paying for the resources you consume or you are consuming, making it much more cost-effective than the traditional systems, especially on larger scale and for the long run. Is there any other benefit? Well, there are many key features. We will talk about one more, that is accessibility. With cloud computing, you gain the freedom of working from anywhere. All you need is an internet connection, right? And you can access your applications, data, and services from any device, be it a laptop, tablet, or even a phone. Well, if your fridge or your car have internet access, you can also access cloud services from there. These days, we do have some smart gadgets, especially the Samsung fridge, which have a tablet in the front door. This makes computing an excellent choice, especially cloud computing, an excellent choice for businesses that require remote or global reach. Now, some service model. You must have heard about these service model already, that IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Let's discuss about it. By the way, there are several service models, not just these three. And these service models provide cloud services from Azure, from Google, from Amazon as well. They all follow these service models. So let's take a quick look at three most common ones. The first one is IaaS, which stands for Infrastructure as a Service. Infrastructure as a Service. Now, IaaS offers virtualized hardware resources over the internet. For example, cloud provider may offer you compute machines, also known as virtual machines, which can be used to run applications and to store data. It's like renting servers and network components or equipments without the need for physical infrastructure at your local on-prem environment. But remember, IaaS, still the infrastructure is provided to you. How you will use it it all depends on your imagination. Whether you want to install a Linux operating system, a Windows operating system, it's up to you. And how you will use it for your business use case, again, it falls on you. The next one is PaaS, PaaS, also known as Platform as a Service. Now, PaaS provides a platform for developing and hosting application without the need to manage the underlying infrastructure. Means you just take the benefit, you don't have to worry about managing the compute resources. This is perfect for DevOps or developers who want to focus on building software solutions without worrying about the operating system or the hardware and how they will interact with each other, how they will talk. No need to worry about that. The platform will be managed by the provider. You just run your application. Think of a service or services like Microsoft Azure or Google App Engine, right? Microsoft Azure have something called App Server or App Service, where you can run your applications. And the compute is managed by Azure. This gives developers an environment to quickly build, test, and deploy applications. And the next one is the quite famous one, that is SaaS, Software as a Service. Software applications over the internet. Gmail, YouTube application, all are the example of SaaS. Remember, I'm talking about YouTube application on your phone, not YouTube as a platform. So let's go back to SaaS. SaaS delivers software applications over the internet. These applications are typically ready to use right out of the box. And you need a web browser to access them, and plus internet. Some popular examples include Gmail, Office 365 Suite, Salesforce, and many more applications like that. With SaaS, businesses can access powerful software solutions without the need to install or maintain them. So, why cloud computing is so important? Like, what's the fuss about, right? Now, that we already covered the basic, let's discuss why cloud computing is so important for businesses today, especially. The cloud is more than just a technological trend. It has become a critical solution of businesses for efficiency and especially agility, how flexible it is, right? So some of the actual benefit. Cloud efficiency, let's talk about that first. Cloud computing drastically reduced the need for expensive hardware, servers, and data centers. We already know that. By using pay-as-you-go model, businesses can save on capital expenditures, like CapEx, and only pay for the resources they actually use. Operation resources, right? OpEx. The next one is scalability and flexibility, how agile it is. As businesses grow, so do their need for computing resources. Cloud computing offers the flexibility to scale up, scale down quickly. Depending on your business demand, if your business expenses or expenditures actually are going up, yes, they can still control it with cloud infrastructure. Or if the demand is going high, again, they can scale up. Of course, they have to pay a little bit more while they are using more resources, but hey, they are running their business as well. They're making more money. But the moment the demand goes down, they can always scale down, saving a lot of money. If the business need fewer resources during a slow period, right? Demand is low, you can simply scale down very quickly. In the long run, it saves a lot of money. Accessibility. Well, if you have internet, you have access. Yes, if we go in detail, then to maintain a line of sight, you need to do a lot of things. But overall, with cloud computing, you're no longer tied into a single location. Whether you're working from office or home, or you're traveling all over the world, you can access data and application from anywhere, provided that you have a reliable connection. That is important. The next is business continuity. Well, the cloud provides built-in backups and DR, disaster recovery solutions. which helps to ensure minimal downtime and data loss in case of any emergency. For a business, this means less risk, improved reliance or fault tolerance, and the ability to recover quickly from any disruption due to man-made or natural disasters. When we talk about DR, think about RTO and RPO. We'll talk about it later. Yes, faster, like innovation. Cloud computing enables businesses to quickly deploy new solutions and scale them effectively, drastically reducing the time to market. This simply means they don't have to lose from any other businesses out there. The speed and the pace can be maintained. By using cloud services, business can focus on innovating and improving their offerings without worrying about the underlying infrastructure and how it will work. Well, in conclusion, cloud computing is revolutionizing and way safer, way faster for businesses. They can operate by providing on-demand access to scalable resources that are cost-effective and flexible. The key service models which we discussed are IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. It offers businesses different ways to leverage the cloud for their infrastructure, especially for quick deployment and for random but complex software requirements or needs. Cloud computing not only helps in cutting costs, but it also allows the company to actually innovate and make sure to improve their business continuity and accessibility, of course. That wraps up this session on cloud computing. Stay tuned for more episodes where we will dive deeper into specific cloud platforms, use cases, and the benefits of cloud adoption. Thank you for watching.